Hello and welcome. Okay, now you're inside the course. I'm going to help you navigate this. So we're going to go to the main event, which is the 6-week betrayal recovery method. You can see right there, once you click on it, you're inside the course. And we're going to start with week 1. I'm going to just explain you how this works real briefly, okay? So you're going to click on the picture and then it will open up. And once you're in, it will prompt you first to join the Facebook community if you haven't done that already. So this is pretty easy. You just go click on it and then it will put you into a group, okay? And the reason why we do that is because we have weekly live Q&As that you have access to that are free, and they're part of your support that you receive with this app, with this course. All right, so once that's completed, once you've completed one of those chapters, it'll let you know. And then we're going to move on to the next day. And in this day, there's going to be a little video, and I will explain to you a couple things about infidelity. And then once you've watched that, you have that opportunity to go into answer some of the questions that are going to be inside a program called Typeform. So you can fill out everything in here. Basically, that's where your journaling is happening, okay? So it's going to prompt you for some questions like, how did you feel after the infidelity, like unlovable, betrayed, not good enough, etc. And then you just choose whatever that is for you, and you go through these questions. Some of these are open-ended, so you're going to have to actually journal and fill that out. And then you put in your email address. This is really important because all of this is for you. So once you put in your email address, it will send you your answers to you, okay? So you can open up a folder and just put all these things in there while you're doing the course, and that's just so you have a record of everything that you are doing, okay? Some of this is also, you can also choose to share that in the group, whatever you're comfortable with, and that's a way of being supportive with each other, okay, in the community. All right, let's go to we have alternate programs here. So basically one day is always kind of like a lecture and journaling, and then the second day is going to be like a coping skill. So the first one we're going to focus on is just basic breathing, and then there's a video that I'll show you the technique, and then we also have the second video on this page, which we will do it together, okay? All right, and then there's a few quick links on the bottom just in case you need those. And then once you are done with that, you get the little reminder like how many chapters you've completed so far, okay? All right, there's 5 days of content. Day 6 and 7, you're going to be off. You don't have to do anything. And there's a total of 6 weeks total, okay? On the bottom there, you see the different icons like Course, Academy, Connect, Progress, and My Path. Let's go into Connect. Here you will find a way to connect with the community. So I suggest when you get started, introduce yourself in that group and just say hello. Just remember that everybody is in that group. So share whatever you're comfortable with, okay? If that's your name, if that's just a few little things about yourself. So whatever it is that you're comfortable with, but please remember that everybody has access to that, okay? All right, very good. So that will be one of your tasks, okay, to introduce yourself in a group so you know where that's at. And then if you have any kind of questions, they will also be answered. I will also be in that group. Then we have like a progress tracker. So one of them is about self-regulation and care, and which focuses on reading books or social time with friends. And then mind-body practices, which is the breath work, the EFT tapping, etc. And this is how you track, okay? So you put in how much time did you spend. So if you spend 15 minutes, you put 15 in there. You can put in the date and the time. And then what did you do? Okay, did you do a meditation at the lake, for example, before work? Okay, and then you can even include a picture to it, which I think is kind of nice. And just remember, that's just to track your progress, okay? So, all right, you can attach your picture, and then exactly what you did and when you did it and for how long you did it. And that's important because the more you track your progress and your participation, the more successful you're going to be with the program. And also you're going to build new habits, which is really, really important when we're going through a crisis and a really difficult time, okay? All right, so this is really powerful. Don't underestimate these little tasks, okay? And just taking like 15 minutes, 10 minutes there and there, that's all it really takes, okay? So one example that I made, like, you can, at the end of the day, when you do your journaling, you can put the time that you spent on there. Some people split it up, okay? Whatever works for you, okay? All right, then we have the activity history where you can look and see how much time you spend on your chapters and where you are at, just in case you're losing track. And then also within that section, that My Past section, we have the customer support, which you can click on, and then you can send us a direct email. Any question that you might have, that's private, okay? So it's not in a public forum like the chat is, okay? So any questions that you might have in there, please go ahead and ask us those questions, and we'll get back to you within the business hours, okay?